Bananas can last a lot longer than just 2 or 3 days if you store them the right way. Do this in your kitchen, and you can keep them fresh longer without worrying about wasted bananas or fruit flies gathering around them. I've spent over 20 years studying food, and bananas are honestly one of the most misunderstood fruits out there. Most people think bananas just go bad fast, like that's normal. It isn't. Today, I'm going to show you a few simple changes that can completely transform how long your bananas stay fresh. Share this video with your friend who always ends up throwing half their bananas away. After today, that doesn't have to happen anymore. That grocery store bag? Take your bananas out of it the second you get home. Keeping bananas sealed inside a plastic bag can make them ripen much faster. So why does that happen? Here's what's going on inside the fruit. As bananas ripen, they release a natural gas called ethylene. Now, ethylene doesn't just make bananas ripen faster in some vague way. It triggers a very specific chain reaction. It breaks down starches into sugar. That's where the sweetness comes from. It softens the cell walls. That's what makes the fruit mushy. And finally, it breaks down the chlorophyll in the peel, allowing darker pigments to appear, which is why bananas turn brown and eventually black. So that black peel isn't just the banana looking bad on the outside. It's the final stage of a process that's been happening inside the fruit the whole time. When bananas sit inside a sealed plastic bag, that ethylene has nowhere to go. It builds up around the fruit. The bananas keep producing more, and the concentration keeps rising. That speeds up ripening even more. So the fix is simple. The moment you get home, take them out. Set them somewhere cool on the counter, away from the stove and out of direct sunlight. Heat speeds up ripening, so warm spots are the last place you want them. Okay, now your bananas are out of the bag and sitting on the counter. Good. But here's the next thing most people skip, and it makes a bigger difference than you'd expect. Pull them apart. Don't keep them as one bunch. Separate them into individual bananas. When bananas stay pressed together, two things happen. First, they can bruise where they touch, and bruised areas tend to soften and darken faster. Second, ethylene gets trapped between them, which speeds up ripening even more. Separate them, give each banana a little space, and you've already slowed things down. Also, most of the ethylene is released from the stem. So if you slow down what happens there, you can slow down the whole ripening process. Just tear off a small piece of plastic wrap and cover the tip of each stem snugly. It takes seconds, and it can help extend freshness. Now here's another thing people don't think about. Wherever a banana rests against a surface, pressure builds up. Those spots often soften and darken first. If you can hang them even from a hook or a cabinet handle, that's ideal. No pressure points. Better airflow. And ethylene can disperse more easily. A lot of people use banana hangers. But honestly, even a bent coat hanger works. So separate them, wrap the stems, and hang them if you can. Now what happens once they're perfectly ripe and you're not ready to eat them yet? That's where the next tip comes in. And this surprises a lot of people. A lot of people think bananas should never go in the refrigerator. And for most of their life, that's true. When bananas are still green or still ripening, the fridge isn't ideal. Cold temperatures slow the enzymes involved in ripening. You can end up with bananas that look ripe outside, but still taste starchy inside. So while they're ripening, keep them on the counter. But the moment they reach peak ripeness, that perfect yellow color with a few spots, that's when you move them to the fridge. Yes, the peel may turn dark brown or black. That's normal. Cold temperatures affect the pigments in the skin. But the fruit inside can still stay firm, sweet, and fresh. Stored this way, Ripe bananas can often stay good for several more days. And if you know you're not going to eat them soon, freeze them. Peel them, place them in a Ziploc bag, and put them in the freezer. Frozen bananas can last for months, and they're incredibly useful. Blend one with milk for a smoothie. Let one thaw slightly and eat it like soft-serve ice cream. Or mash one into pancake batter. Nothing goes to waste. Counter while ripening. Fridge at peak ripeness. Freezer if you need more time. That's all there is to it. Now, what if you've already cut into a banana and you're not going to finish it? Don't leave it out. And don't just wrap it loosely in plastic. Cut it into pieces. Keep the peel on if possible, and place it in a sealed glass container or mason jar. That helps reduce oxygen exposure, which slows browning. And if you need to keep whole bananas longer, try wrapping them individually in paper and placing them in the refrigerator drawer once they're ripe. The paper helps manage moisture and provides a little separation around each banana. The peel may still darken, but the fruit inside can stay fresh longer. Simple, easy, and it works. A sealed container for cut bananas. Simple wrapping for whole ones. If this helped, share it with someone who always ends up throwing bananas away. Because now you know exactly how to keep them fresh longer. And if you want more tips like this, simple kitchen habits that save food and save money, hit subscribe. That's exactly what we do here. I'll see you in the next one.